Okay, so this is Canva. It's canva.com and it's free, which is brilliant, isn't it? There are options to upgrade and you get more functionality, but I will just show you two things. I'll show you the first thing is how to create a quote tile. Then I'll do a separate video and I'll show you how to create your own logo. So when you first go into Canva, this is what you'll see. So you will see a variety of different already custom designs that you can just choose from, which is fantastic. So you can start creating a design. You've got the top ones here, but if you just click on the plus sign over here, it brings you up more designs that you can choose from. So there's lots and lots of different ones, which is just great. So it means that all the dimensions are already set up for your social media platforms. So I'm going to show you how to do a quote tile, and I'm going to select social media. So that's good for posting on Facebook or Instagram. As an example, 800 pixels by 800 pixels. So just click on that design and it will bring you up with a blank image, a blank design, if you like, a blank piece of paper. Now there's two ways of doing this. You can choose a pre-made design that Canva has designed, and there are absolutely loads and loads and loads of them. Some are free and some you have to pay for. And you can see the ones that you pay for have got a little dollar sign here, and the ones that are free obviously say free. So you can do it this way. So let's just choose this one as an example. So just click on the one that you've chosen, and the image and the text and everything will come across to your design page. Now, you will most likely want to edit that for your particular brand. So I would suggest that you choose some colours that you want to keep using so people recognise your brand. So you might want to have 2 or 3. So have like a brand palette, maybe a prominent brand colour and a couple of other accent colours. And also I'd say is to choose a text font, maybe a couple again, that you just use again and again and again so people recognise that it's you. So here we are with our new social media design, and I don't particularly want to have that photo this time. So you can just click on the photo and you'll see that it's been selected here. Okay, so I don't want that. So all I do is I press the delete key on my keyboard. I should actually say that I'm using this on the desktop. Canva was originally designed for the desktop, and the best functionality is to use it on your desktop. But last year they did bring out an app which you can obviously use, but it's not as user friendly. So how I use that is I design it on the desktop, and then I can use it for posting and just slight tweaking from the app. Anyway, back to our design. So as I've deleted that image, you can see that there is like a cloud, sky, and some grassy fields. That is just showing you that that is an image placement in there. So let's go and choose an image that we want to use. So if you go onto the left navigation bar down here, the bottom one is uploads. So just click on that. And this is where you can upload your own image. And you can see I've got loads of them that I've used down here. And I'm going to select, let's just pick one. Let's pick that heart one, that's nice. So you can see it, I just click on it. If you were wanting to upload an image that isn't already there, just click on the green button here, and then you just find it on your laptop or PC, Mac, whatever you're using. And then the picture goes over here onto your design. Now, to size it automatically, this is really cool. You just literally click and hold on your image and just move it slightly, and it just automatically resizes it to that correct image shape, which I think is fantastic. So all of these elements you can adjust. So for example, the 10 here, we don't particularly like that font, so you can change the font here, all the different fonts there. You can change the size of it, you can change the color of it. So here, this is the document colors. Because this is a pre-designed design, there's already the document colours already here to select. These are my particular brand colours, so you can have that for your brand. You can choose them and then save them to make life a little bit easier when you come to create new quote tiles. And there's the default palette as well. So I want, so yeah, and then you can bold, italic it. This is the left, centre or right alignment of your text. That's if you want all uppercase. Bullet points. This is spacing. So let me show you spacing on another piece of text. So see this text down here, there's 4 lines. If you go to spacing, you can actually change the letter spacing. See, it gets squashed up or really wide. So that's quite fun to do on some of them. And the line height, as it says, you can change the line height there. Okay. Copy, you can just copy an element. So yeah, I've copied that text. So if I wanted, just duplicate it, just take that out. And arrange. So that is if you want something, this text is sitting on the image. So if you think of layers of your design, that image is at the back and the text is on the front. So, so if we put that 10, for example, at the back, it goes. So if you bring it forward, it comes back, if that makes sense. Then this is transparency. So this is the transparency of the image. So we've got the 10 selected here, but that's probably not so good to show you. So if we highlight this coloured block here, if we go over to the transparency, you can see I can make it darker or lighter. And that's quite cool to do background pictures. If you want to make it really subtle, you can change the transparency, so that's good. And that one is if you want to type in a URL, but you probably won't need to do that. So that's it. You just change the elements. You just literally just click on each part, and then basically you can go up here and make your amendments. Then to also save you time, once you've created a quote tile and you really like the style of it, you can change the background, you can create borders and all that kind of thing. Then you can just copy it like that, and then it gives you a fresh one to start. Then you can just redo it there. So that's if you're wanting to adapt a pre-made design that Canva's done. So let's go back to Canva. So click on the icon over here. So yeah, I'm happy to leave that page, and it takes you back to the main section. So now I'm going to go and create another social media post, but this time I'm going to create it from blank rather than adapting a design that's already been made. So here I have a blank social media post. So the first thing I'm going to do, you don't have to do this first, but I'm just going to show you it first, is change the background color. So I can choose purple, I can choose my pink, which is I have, or any other color. You can also have a design here, so you can do whatever you like. So I'm actually going to keep it white because I think I'm going to have an image on the background instead of just a color. Actually, no, I'll just show you this. Okay, right, there's purple. So I've got a purple background, and now I just want to add some text. So I am going to add some text onto my design, my quote tile. And can you see there's all these different pre-designed text blocks, so you can have it's already come up with like a different text here. We're looking at the bare organics, and it's got a different one here. So you could just click on that, oops, and it will come up here. And if you can stretch it out like that, and then literally you can just type away. But if you don't want to use a set text, just delete it so we can get it out of the way. Why isn't it deleting? Ah, my computer's taking its time. Anyway, let's just move that down there. Okay. No, okay, let's just start up here then. So here you can say, I want to add text, I want to add a heading, a subheading, or a little bit of body text. So I've already saved the font that I like my headings in and my subheadings, and then just for small pieces of text. So you can click add heading, and here it will come here as my text. So I can put in a quote. There we go. And I think, well, actually I want to have it in a different color. I want to have it in that pink, for example. So I just change it there. I want it a lot bigger than that. So just select it. Make sure you get that little kind of compass cross here in order to change it. I want it much bigger. So I'm going to select 88. And there we go. Oh, that doesn't look good. So I want to stretch it out like that. And there you go. And then you can just literally play around with it there. So as I said, I'm going to have a blank background, and I actually want to put an image in. I want to get rid of these texts. So is it going to let me do it this time? I don't know why it's not letting me do it. Normally it will just delete. Okay, never mind. Let's just choose an image. So I'm going to select this one here. And as you can see, it's come up. And you think, oh, where's my text gone? Don't worry, it's still there. It's just that we've layered this image on top of it, which is why we can't see it. But the first thing I want to do is I just want to resize it so it doesn't have that gap there. And all I do is I hold my cursor down and I stretch out. If you hold shift as well, then it keeps it all in proportion. And there you go. Then now it's going to fit beautifully on there. Now, as I've done that, and I've placed it in, it's automatically put the image at the back, which is clever. Now, my text looks really odd because now it's over my picture. All I do is select it, and then I can move it about wherever I want it to. So you can't really see that pink, so I'm going to choose a darker colour, and you just literally play with it like that. Oh, I don't like that big line spacing, so I'm going to click on spacing, go to line height, and adjust that right down. And that's it. It's just brilliant, isn't it? I would say always try and have a bit of white space around your text because it just looks so much nicer. If you squeeze it right up there, it just doesn't look so good. So it's nice, you can have a bit of text over there and a lovely image. And that's it, that's all you do. And then when you go to you can download it to your laptop, and you can download each of the different designs, or if I just want to download page 2, you can do that. I always download it in PNG, but it gives you different options here of the file type. That is as easy as it gets, and that's it. So I shall go on to the next video, which is to show how you can make your own logo.